Hey guys, just a bit of an update on the R100. Got the motor stripped down, you might have seen on Insta. Gave it a good clean up. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got some markings on the crank there. So the crank journals, I'm going to have to get them out and get that linished. Hopefully that's all it needs. The rest of it all looks pretty nice. I think it's just run a little bit low on oil. Yeah, other than that, I've been cleaning up some of the parts. The timing cover I've just sandblasted, front cover, top cover. Frames pretty much just waiting for my shocks to come in so I can do the shock mounts. Probably get the gearbox cleaned today, hopefully. There's the rest of my mess that I've got to deal with. I'll get the pistons all cleaned up on the wire wheel. Get some new rings coming for those. And today I'm going to be looking at the cylinders. So I'm going to get these out first, the pushrod tubes. I've ordered a new set of stainless for that. So I've looked at a few YouTube videos on how to do it. And you apply a little bit of heat around this area here. Get some vice grips onto it and whack it with a hammer. Now, I saw a good tip from, I think it was Brooks Garage, where he actually missed and took a little bit of this out. So I've just got an old piece of floorboard from when I did my floors and drilled a couple of holes. So I can sit that over the top and lock her in, and that should account for any misses when I have a swing. So yeah, let's see how this pans out. Wish me luck. Ah, too easy. Probably should get that off the rubber mat. All right, next. That was easier than expected. It's probably going to be a little bit hot. It's not too bad. This is where I'll break the fin, trying to get the timber off. All right. She's off, so I'm going to give these a nice sandblast before paint. I'm going to try the old black ripple paint, I think, for the block, which I love the look of. So I'm thinking all I've done, if I can find it amongst this mess, I've got one of the old gaskets from the top of the head and just wrapped it in cloth tape, done a few layers. I'll sit that straight over to block this end. And then this end's about 100 mil, so I'm not sure. I think I may have a 100 mil plumbing cap. Otherwise I'll just tape it up nice and snug and then give that a blast. I'll give you a look once I'm done. All right. So we're back. So this is the gasket I taped up with the cloth tape, a couple of layers, just nuts and washers to hold that down. Tape the back of it up, and I'll give it a blast. So virtually, you can see the condition she's in now. I'm not going to film the blasting because I have a big LED floodlight in there, and as you can see, when I get on, it'll start pulsing because of the rate of the LEDs. So I'm not going to annoy you with that, but I'll just do it before and after. So there's the other one. The tubes came out beautifully again, nice and easy. So I'll finish this one off and then tape this old girl up, and we'll see if we can make them new again. So here we have it. One down, one to go. It's looking pretty new. Very happy with that. Doesn't look like I got anything down in there, so she's nice and safe compared to that. It's $1 million really. So yeah, I'll hit this next one and then we'll do a full comparison. All right, here we have them. Looking bloody awesome. I went back to my original idea to cap them off. The 100mm pipe didn't fit because I think a 100mm plumbing pipe is internal diameter. So I ended up using a 90mm bend that I had laying around, and that slides straight down into the collet, and then I could actually just tape it around. So I've got another couple of fittings that I might use. I'll slide back into this baby, and then that will cap that off. And then I'm thinking to spray them. I might use the old gaskets and bolt them back together. That'll close that part up, and then I'll just tape the rest of this and spray it together, and then pull it apart once she's dry. So yeah, it worked out pretty well. Never showed you the actual heads. I had the heads reconditioned. I didn't bother doing this because I wanted them checked, seeing as though they were such bad condition. But yeah, he's blasted all them. They look all bloody brand new. She's not going to know herself, this girl. So yeah, we're getting there. All the covers are done, heads are done now, cylinders are done. Still got a crap load more to do, but we're getting there. I ended up buying new the peanut valve covers because I actually had the originals, which I blasted up. This one here didn't look too bad, and then I got to the other side and I'm like, okay, I didn't realize that there was a bit of a chamfer on the edge. It wasn't until I blasted it that I worked out that he'd actually put it down on the road somewhere. So you can see from inside it, I don't know if you can see that, but it's all blistered where the heat's come through, and I'm surprised that it didn't come all the way through the cover. He's got away with it, but yeah, I don't know, I actually prefer the peanuts anyway. So there's a brand new set of peanuts going onto this that will get the same black treatment and a bit of highlight, and these babies will become paperweights. All right guys, we're just about all prepared, all cleaned up for spraying. Now, I said when I was sandblasting that I found a 90mm plumbing pipe. It's the perfect fit, nice and snug to go up the actual cylinder to block it off. It's a nice snug one, but I went and brought some more, and for some reason it doesn't fit. It just seems to be this brand. So I brought these ones here thinking that they'd be better because I could actually jam them in and then make an actual stand so I can sit it up, which I've done with this one. So I'm going to use the same technique I used for making the flange for the carbon fibre exhaust, and just heat this up, get a bit of heat into it, and then we'll that'll be enough to get it to flex down and shrink inside the cylinder, and then we'll tape it up, and that'll make a nice stand. I can pop that up on a trestle or something, so I can actually spray it easier. I'll give this a bit of heat. She's getting hot. I might try that. It's just starting to, there we go. Nice and snug. So I think from there, I'll just use some cloth tape. I love this stuff. It's my go-to for masking. It's super tough, easy to tear. We'll just virtually ring that straight around. Which will hold it nice and snug. I'll tape up the bottom. I should have just brought an end cap really, but I'll tape the bottom up and then we can sit the pair down ready for spray.